Hey, Jessica, thank you so much for sending me your dream and allowing me the opportunity to interpret it for you, give you some insight into what your mind is trying to say. In case you're new here, tap subscribe, hang out, stay a little while, watch some of the other videos that have been posted. But just so you kind of know sort of our routine here, I'm going to read through your request, talk about the symbols and what they mean, and then how you can apply them to your life to make things a little bit better, maybe a little bit easier for you. So, this one's a little bit heavy, and so my heart really goes out for you. I mean, you start right off in the beginning, say that your mother recently passed away, and it's a big change. It's tough. I'm not sure what the relationship with your mother was like. I mean, that can change things a lot, but anytime that a significant, part of our life is lost like that, it kind of throws us for a loop, and I hear that. I really hear that. So let's just jump into it then, yeah? Okay. My mom is recently deceased, and I've been having a lot of dreams with her in it, like scuba diving, which we never have done before. But there is this one recurring dream, but with a different ending each time. It all starts off with her in hospice, parentheses, which was real, you say. But the ending could be she's holding me in bed when she takes her last breath, or as crazy as she takes her last breath, wakes up, tells me she loves me, then takes a last breath again, or holding my hand. So a couple of things that we should probably talk about here. When somebody significant in our life passes away, it is very normal for the mind, especially the unconscious part of our mind, to dream about them and to think about them. It's a type of dream that we call a wish fulfillment dream. And what that really means is, it wants that part back. It wants things to be the way that they were, and so the brain kind of scrambles trying to make sense of what happened. So, in that dreaming state while we're asleep, the brain is trying to create new neural pathways in order to understand who Jessica is without mom being around anymore. And so your brain is literally rewiring. And that's why you'll have these dreams about mom over and over and over again, because it's trying to make sense of what happened. Maybe wishing for her back, maybe wishing for a different ending. And so it's trying out those different endings. It's trying to make sense and remember the parts of her that are still important and significant for your life. So those can be incorporated into long term memory. Now, specifically with scuba diving, which is interesting, scuba diving, water is always a symbol for emotions. And so when you have a dream about scuba diving, it means that you are prepared and adequately ready to navigate through the emotions, and your mother's there with you, and that's actually pretty beautiful. Being with her scuba diving, I'm sure you've never done that before in your real life with her, but being with her scuba diving means that your mother's with you during these emotional times, and that you are prepared and you have all the equipment necessary to navigate through them and be okay. When you're dreaming about her, taking her last breath, waking up, telling you that she loves you, and then taking her last breath again, your mind is just trying to understand and to put together what your mom means to you. And it sounds like what she means to you is the biggest thing that she left, either that you're wishing for or that she did say to you or that you're trying to make sense of, is your mother loves you. That, inside of you is the message that you are loved, you are worth it, you are worthy, and your mother has left that part, that message with you, whether directly or indirectly, she left it with you. And your mind is really trying to put that into who you are and keep that for long term memory. It's going through all the possibilities, it's trying to make sense of it. And that's a great thing for your mind to do. So, listen, Jessica, amazing dream. Maybe check out some of the other ones about loved ones who pass away. What you're telling here and what you're saying here makes a lot of sense. I always recommend mental health counseling. It helps a lot, or coaching, to go through more of the dreams and really uncover and unpack what has been impacted, what you want to take with you, how you want to grieve through this process. But really, more than anything, Jessica, just be kind to yourself. Give yourself the time that's necessary and let your mind readjust. It's already doing the work for you while you sleep. Just honor those dreams, write them down, gain the insights they're trying to tell you. Things like holding hands just means the connection with your mother. Anytime we're holding hands with something in our dream, it's a symbol for the connection we have with that thing. And it's the connection you have with your mom. And she's taking her last breath and telling you that she loves you. And that's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. If you got any questions, please send me an email back or leave it in the comments down below. I really appreciate you being here. And I'm glad. I hope this gives you some peace and some help for what your mind's trying to do and why it's having these dreams so much. So until we meet again, Jessica. Thanks. Peace.